Hey guys, and welcome to the Wednesday stream. We're about playing a little bit of Kerbal Space program, and today we are carrying on with our stream career that I think is actually really old. Hey, Game Live 77, how you doing? It's good to see you again, man. Good to see you. A few streams in a row there. That is beautiful. I'm just going to rearrange some things on my desk so I don't end up throwing my drinks everywhere as I flail my arms around and get all talky to you guys. Okay, we've got a whole bunch of things. Oh, hey, Mimi, how you doing? We got a whole bunch of things that we are going to be doing today, and most of them revolve around Minmus. We need to send two vessels to Minmus and make them rendezvous. So I think we're going to take that one pretty well. I just need to turn this down a little bit in my ears. See, it's loud in my ears. It's not loud on the stream though, so that's pretty cool. All right, we can also go plant a flag on Minmus, but I think maybe it's not the thing. It's your birthday, Mimi. Happy birthday to you. I'm sorry, I don't use Facebook, so that's what normally would let me know. So sorry about that, but happy birthday. Are you doing cool things on your birthday? I hope you're doing cool things on your birthday. We got a whole bunch of world firsts and stuff here. Ocean depth record, 10 meters. Oh man, we got to try and beat that at some point. Spacewalk around Minmus. Okay, we did a whole bunch of Minmus stuff here. Let's not worry about these. Let's just get rid of them all, shall we? All right, beautiful. We need to go in and make two vessels, as I've been saying, but I think that I might just try and go ahead and make like one vessel that we launched twice. That's probably the way of doing it. You're doing school. That's a shame. That is a shame. Hey, Carl, how you doing? Mild annoyance from school dorms. But you're staying in dorms. You're staying in dorms. All right, cool. Dee Dee, hey. I wish you could stay for longer as well. I really do. Okay, let's get up here. Let's just throw a few things onto this. Are we facing any restrictions? Let's have a look. We can currently lift up to 255 parts. Doesn't look like we have a mass limit, so that is cool. We're just going to put my face all over stuff, right? Just everywhere. Where we would normally put some parachutes. No, we need more faces. More faces. No, all right, let's get rid of those there. Maybe not the most important thing right now. We need to think about how these guys are going to dock together. I mean, they only say rendezvous. I don't know whether they actually want to do a full dock. Let's see if we've got the coupling skills up here. We do not. How about the payload? Yeah, no, it looks like we don't actually have the docking capabilities right now. This makes me a little bit sad. But okay, let's do it. Let's make this guy a bit of a science hog. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to give this guy a bunch of foldable solar power. Yep, I can speak. I can honestly speak. We're going to put some solar power there. We want to put some actual batteries, not actual batteries, actual parachutes a little bit higher up. This guy, hopefully, a very short mission duration. We're just going to send him to Minmus. He's going to meet up with whatever craft is out there, because I've just realised that we don't need to dock, so I'm not going to send two craft up at once. And then we will meet the conditions of our contract. Look at that. Rendezvous. Two vessels in orbit at the same time. Two different vessels in orbit at Minmus within visual range of each other and kill their relative velocity. I mean, I can't do that with my eyes closed, but you know, I could do that pretty easily. That's it's probably not even going to cost me all that much money. At the moment we're at $2,500 just for this thing, and of course we need to try and think about the science that we're taking with us. Service module 18, that's just a little bit big. How about you? Service bay 1.25. This is a 1.25 bit, so I'm going to go with it. Opening it up, I mean, it gives us room for a ladder up front, but is that what we want? Yeah, actually, it is what we want. Hey, Wise, how you doing? You said you weren't coming here. Yeah, go get to sleep, man. Go get to sleep. You like career? The numbers look good. All right, cool. I also like career mode. I feel like it's an underappreciated part of Kerbal Space program. Almost anybody who ever plays always tends to play sandbox. I find anyway, and I think it's a big shame. It's a big shame. It's a huge underrated part of the game. Okay, is that looking better? Okay, this is our return module. Yeah, you know, I like it. I was wondering whether we want to put a fuel tank and some stuff like that underneath, give it its own propulsion, but no, I think this is just the bit that's going to come in through the atmosphere. So in that case, should we put ourselves a little bit of a heat shield underneath? What do you guys feel like we need to send to Minmus to advance our career mode? I don't know how much science there is. Is it just for fun, or is this for a series? It's just kind of, it's an ongoing stream series. Every now and then we will just dip back into this career mode and go and do some stuff, you know. So this guy needs to go to Minmus. He needs to do some stuff. You know what, I really would enjoy getting a Kerbal series on the go, but unfortunately, what with me starting college, I really just don't have time now. My problem is that mods often just sprinkle their parts wherever through the tech tree, granting orbit capability at tier 0. Yeah, I know. Like, some of the mods are very badly thought out. I agree this needs to be a thing that people work on. Hey, Megascro. Been some time, mate. How you doing? Been some time. I always love doing a Kerbal stream and seeing all the people turn up again. It is a great good to say hello to peoples that I've not seen in some time. Okay, this looks like a proper safe way to come up and down. We'll give him a bit of an aerial on here. Can anybody else think of anything that we have forgotten to put onto this? Is this a relay? I want one that works as a relay. So if we open it up here, you can see antenna type relay. That one's direct. That one's relay. I'm going to go with the we've got a 5M or a 2G. 5M or a 2G. I think we're going to go with a 2G, though. I don't know where... Hey. I don't know where it's going to fit nicely on the craft. I mean, we could just kind of balance it right on top here. I don't know. Make your votes, guys. Make your votes. So I've got a feeling this would be very bad IRL, but... Kind of looks fitting like that, right? Let's leave it there. What's wrong? Gonna go. What could possibly go wrong? That's the words I was looking for. Rather fatigued. Damn side effects. Yeah, I'm about that, man. I am about that. Okay, so what are we gonna put in the middle here? I think what we need to put in the middle here is a little bit of batteries. All right, cool. That way we can maybe put in an AI core. Do we want to put an AI core in here? I think we do. Let's have a look. One of these tiny little look. It just fits in there perfectly. Fits in there perfectly. You are the moths and KSP is the lamp. It's true. It's true. Okay, let's get back to packing this thing full of science. We've got the mystery goo containment canister here. We'll put that one around the back. What are you? MSR Enhanced Multiple Spectral Scanner. Oh, this is all the ScanSat stuff. Okay, that's cool. I've got very few mods running, but the mods that I have I've got running are pretty cool. ScanSat. I think I've got the Kerbal inventory system on. Yeah, we get the inventories. Okay, that's cool. I've got camera tools and stuff like that. Nothing great. This capsule can't go into the airstream uncovered. Make it whatever shape and give the old Roscosmos fairing treatment. That's it. Do I have Twitch? I do, but I literally never use it. I'm still disgruntled over them stealing my name. So it's been literally a decade now, and I'm still like, so what am I looking for here? We want some fuel to make this one a go brr. So let's go for one of these bad boys. And now, do we want to have some radial engines, or do we just want to stick a Terrier underneath? Like this is like 240 meters per second. This is coming home, right? This is coming home stuff. Maybe we want to put some parallel stacking on that. We also want to have a pressure mat in there, and to have a temperature sensor, or a thermometer as we like to call them over here. I don't know why I always have problems calling the thermometer a thermometer. I'm just like temperature scanner. There we go. All right, cool. What is this? A radar altimeter. Oh, nice. I don't think that's really going to work for us where we're at, though. It's got to be part of the ScanSat stuff, right? Yeah, scan. Just reading that. Ooh, hey, stay up there. It won't stay up there. Why not? There we go. This scan bit right here. Switch the readout to 0 pressure. Which readout to 0 pressure? Is there anything else we want to have here? I think that's it. I think that's everything we want to take with us to Minmus. Yeah. Okay, we'll seal that back up. We'll close that, and this is like rendezvous like that. Minmus. Okay. Boom. But I've not even looked at the craft we've got available to us right now. I bet there's a whole bunch of stuff in here that we've not even oh, look how long it takes to open. Contained locked or invalid parts. Look at all this stuff. I mean, what does it contain that's broken? All right, I don't really care. Let's go and have a look at our sub assemblies. Super light flow, super light what? Let's see what super light flow looks like. Ugh. I was being told that I should just use my fairings, so there we go. Fairings are on. Look, it even fits perfectly. Look at that. Fits perfectly, right? Now, do we have... No, that's not good enough. I hate to say it, guys. It's not good enough. Okay, so we're going to have to actually... So if you look down the bottom right here, I've got an ISP Delta V readout. That's the word I was looking for. And the Delta V's, the amount I can change my velocity, because that's what Delta V means, to 0 pressure. How do I don't know how to change that. So I was just reading out anyway. So yeah, 3,000 is not enough. How do I change it to 0 pressure? I don't know how that works there, mate. To be honest, I'm sure there is a way, but I do not know. But anyway, it's 3,000. We want. I mean, that probably is good enough. Do I have the readout in my book anymore? It used to be that I had. No, I don't have it here. The Delta V map that used to exist. I think we're going to need to make a heavier one. The button that sells Delta V. Bottom right, the button that says Delta V is, I'm guessing, on the build menu. Oh, this thing. Aha! Atmosphere, vacuum. Okay, all right. Yeah, that kind of helps a lot. All right, should we pop that sub assembly back on and see what we've got here? 4. I mean, that's still pretty good. But I would feel better if we gave it slightly more chunkier parts, and it gives us a chance to work on the slightly chunkier parts. So if we come over to the filter by function, and now I'm looking for. Well, first I think we actually want to. Do we want to fairing this, guys? Do you think we want to fairing this? You guys are the ones that like to have things looking neat and tidy. So I'm going to accept a vote on this. Do we slap a fairing around the whole lot, or do we just start building with bigger fuel tanks now? You've got a little while to let me know. One of these? I think one of those would look great. Yes. Okay, so that works out well. And then this shall be shelled. All right. Okay. Let's do it. I'm like I say, I'm not the biggest users of fairings, but people do complain when I don't. So let's do it now. Okay, we're going to slap that one down there, and we're just going to kind of roll our way up like so. Now, how far can we go? Yeah, okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like this. We're going to send this one up like this. I mean, it would have been nice if we could carry this down to connect down below. I mean, but what we could do is get the level 2 fairing here and then bring that up to that one. But it's also about drag. Kerbal, like, all of Kerbal's engines are like 15 times more powerful than they need to be. Whilst drag is a factor, as long as I've got fins on the bottom, I'm generally okay, you know. Oh, I don't have big rockets, guys. My rockets be tiny. Okay, so how are we? Oh. I'm going to make something crazy. Are you guys ready for this? I'm going to make something crazy. We're going to... I mean, it's not going to be crazy. It's going to be fairly mundane and boring, actually. But let's go around and go... I don't know, what, 6? 6 sound like good to you guys? I think 6 sounds very good to me. Can we stop this blue? Yeah, thanks. And then we're going to pop something on the top. Do we have an aerodynamic nose cone or 2? Nose cone type A. That sounds cool. And I'm going to use some part clipping. Now, the part clipping is always a contentious topic. I used to be super anti-part clipping, and then I played the game a lot, and now I'm like, yeah, but there's only so many ways you can arrange stuff without part clipping. Okay, there we go. Taking a page out of SpaceX's playbook. They're like, we like 30 Merlins, so we're going to go for it. There's a lot of ums in my chat today. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to try and get on top of that. Okay, so how are we doing? Well, this is all good. That fires. This one's actually going to come down here. The fairing could probably pop at any point. So we're at 4,000. Do you reckon that's good enough? Is 4,000 good enough? 3.5 will get us up to orbit. Maybe just to put some boosters on it, and then I think we are ready to call it good. The question I have, of course, is will these actually flow into the middle? Quick way to find out, and I don't know whether you guys are aware this is even a thing, fuel delivery overlay. It gives you this wonderful weird, I don't know why they had to make the lines wiggly, but it gives you this wonderful overlay of where the fuel is going through, and you know, the graph that they formed in the background, and it shows me that it's going from the engine to the central tank, and that's what I wanted to know. All right, cool. We want to have some coupling. We're going to go with a bunch of these. Oh, man, you know what? We might even get a craft away in 15 minutes. It normally takes me a good half an hour, like, chatting away to you guys to get a craft launched. I do like the thumpers. They're cheap, they're reliable, they're pretty good. Now, the question I have to ask, and it's a question that I didn't ask when I started this, is what's my budget for this mission? how much money am I looking to make? You know. the ferry could pop off at any point on the launch pad. Lift off. Confetti and shoes. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's bring this down. I like to make sure all the engines are lined up because, you know, I am a savage who doesn't use launch clamps. So if their weight is evenly distributed on the floor, then everything works out all right. Another thing that I do like to do, and sometimes it works well and sometimes it doesn't, is just slap a drogue on the top here. And it kind of means that when they are being deployed, this one here, they get sort of peeled back and away, right? Back and away. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Sometimes I like to also put some extra drogues on the bottom, and that kind of pulls them back. Yeah, but anyway, I think this will do fine. There is a slim chance that they will rotate into my engines when we stage. But honestly, who cares about that? But honestly, who cares? Okay, is everybody feeling good about this? I'm feeling pretty good about this. We've barely given ourselves any actual doubts. I feel like we're missing something. I feel like something is missing from this stack, and I can't think what. We've got parachutes, we've got communication, we've got power, we've got batteries on the inside. We even have AI control if we decide to put a scientist in there, which I will do. Let's have a look. We're not going to put Jeb in there. Get out of here, Jeb. We're going to send Bob because it looks like Bill's already been. So we're going to send Bob. Let's have a look. What's Bob done? I don't know if you guys are aware that there is a little list of the things that he's done in here, and the log down at the bottom. He's orbited Kerbin twice, and he's planted a flag on the moon. Bob's been on the moon. Oh, wow. Unlike Bill here, who's only had a flyby of the moon, but he has planted a flag on Minmus. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Poor Jeb. I mean, Jeb kind of died a couple of times. We might even kill him again at some point. All right, save it. Let's go. Anything else? Wait. Very important. Branding. I wish there was ones that I could turn that way, but as you can see, that's not the way. That's not the way. What I need is to turn my face around, right? What we need is to turn my face around. But let's save it. Let's launch it. Let's see what we can do. We've just got one simple task to go over and rendezvous with another craft around Minmus. Now, of course, this might mean that I don't have another craft around Minmus to rendezvous with, but I think that's not the case. I think there are other things out there. Oh, it's the one thing I hate about Kerbal is how long it takes to load in between. It's not actually. The one thing I hate about Kerbal is when you're coming in for landing and you've popped your parachutes and you've got 400 meters left to fall and you can do nothing but sit there and wait. You know, imagine going to the crew director and him being like, "What do you do?" "Oh, landed on the moon. Didn't remember that." I mean, it's true. It's true. Let's, whilst he's on the launch pad, go to the tracking station. Let's just leave him there. You know, it's his big day. He's got all excited. He's like, yes. Could you imagine, like, actually that bit, because obviously this does happen a lot, right? That people go to have their launch and then scrub. You know, you spend 4 hours sat there and they're like, yeah, come back tomorrow. It must just be crushing. Orbiting Minmus. Okay, we got something around Minmus. Is there anything else around Minmus? No, most things seem to either be around the Mun, Minmus, the Sun. We got a couple of here around the Sun. I like these two. They're my favourite. So we'll see what's going on with those. All right, we're just flying to Minmus. Nothing can possibly go wrong now. We've done this. I'm not one for hyperbole, but we've done this 1 trillion times before. You notice how a billion isn't good enough now? We're all very used to the word billion. Or I am anyway. And billion just doesn't sound bigger than it should be. The famous man reported as, what's his name, the day he walked on the moon? You know, that guy, the astronaut or something? All right. Is everybody ready? We're gonna get a little 3, 2, 1 going on. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Okay, and we're going pretty fast. I'm going to pull down the throttle because that just seems a little bit too fast. We're going to pull off about 2 Gs there, about 2 Gs. I am, as you can see, tapping my yaw control and getting next to 0 response. This might not be great, actually. That means that when we're flying and turning, we're not going to have much... Oh, no, I see what's going on here. I put the reliance on, not the ones that the gimbals. What are they called? The vectors. I've not put the vectors down. Okay, we're going for a very, very upwards launch. Where is the auto flyby? I mean, look, we can do this. We go, boom, whoosh. I love that. I think that's great. I think that's great. All right. Anyway, we are about to pop our solid fuels. Is everybody ready to watch these things crash into our craft? Go! Oh. I mean, they nearly crashed into us. They nearly crashed into us. Okay, this is good. This is good. What's my Apple apps right now? We're already up to 75. Let's just kind of let that die, shall we? A die might be a bit strong. Let's just bring the throttle down just a little bit. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. We're up to 30 kilometers. The Apple apps is up to 80. I've hit to look over to my prograde, but we'll see what's going. Skippers are the reliance with gimbals. The skipper? No, skippers is the smaller mainsail. Afraid to contradict you there, my friend, but that is the one. It's not vector, because vectors are like the space shuttle engines, right? They're the ones that can gimbal 32% or whatever. 32 degrees. Something like that. Anyway, there's the other version of these that have got... It doesn't really matter because we do have some SAS at the top. I've now realised that we need to do that. You know what? I'm gonna do it manual. You guys ready for this? Let's hide the camera tools. Okay, something like... I feel like I want to have the aim camera here, and then we can... Nah, that was a little too high. All right, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, deploy. Boom. All right. See now we can have a look out of here. Hey, space. Isn't it very space-like? Very empty. Very empty. There's the thing about space. A lot of cool things happen in space, but space itself not so much. Let's have a look around. I don't know what skybox I currently have installed. Whether this is legit. I think it might be. I think this might be vanilla. Okay, let's have a look around. Let's see what's going on. Well, we're very nearly up there. We are very nearly up there. I'm just going to wait until we get up to, I don't know, 85, 90 kilometers? Yeah. Press C to pop back out. The aerial up here doing its work, doing its wonders. Of course, we're going to need to make sure that we extend our solar panels, else we would have a whole bunch of problems there. Okay, we're good. Go! The skybox looks real stock. Yeah, looks like it is. I normally run a sort of a bluish one. That's got nebulas and stuff running, but I must have decided that I needed to bust it all the way down to stock at some point. Look at me looking at you there. How do we go? Aim camera. Wow, beautiful. Okay, we've kind of over rotated. I'm sure that's not a problem in any sector of the aviation industry, right? Okay, something like there. If we could just kind of steady out and let it do its thing, we should be beautiful. It's going to be great. We're currently rocking over 1,000 Delta V. I feel like our launch could have been a lot more efficient, like multiple times more efficient, but we are up in orbit. We've got some fuel left. Both our Apple apps and our Peri apps are over the 75 kilometers of the atmosphere. We're gonna be fine. All right, next thing to do, find Minmus. No, that's the Mun. Oof. Where are you? Oh, it must be this green line going off over here. Yeah, okay. Set as target. I'm a little too late in my orbit, but you see where it crosses the plane over there? That's where we want to be giving it a go. Let's try on this descending node. 5 degrees wrong. For flags, I'd recommend conformal decals. They actually stick to the surface. I like that. Yeah, we'll check it out, mate. We'll check it out. Obviously, unfortunately, not now that we're running the game, because that's not how mods work. It would be great if you could mod on the fly, right? But it needs to load a whole bunch of stuff. Look, we're too late. Can I grab this and give it a twist? I mean, kind of. It's not really going where I want it, though. Always a slightly annoying one. I mean, I could go through very, very fast and catch it there, but I don't think that's going to work. I don't want to wait till next time. I want to wait till next time. Okay, let's pull it down. Let's make it roughly the right height. So Minmus is about 46,000 kilometers up. I'm currently at about 40. Let's just get them somewhere in the right ballpark. 45, 46. All right, beautiful, beautiful. And now I'm going to grab this ascending node over here. Add that maneuver. Thanks. We're going to pull this down to roughly the right angle, and I'm going to start trying to tweak it so that I can come in. Somewhere near it. If I'm lucky, I can actually do most of my circularization burn before we get there. I don't know. Seems a little weird. There we go. There's an encounter. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but we'll try for it anyway. Okay, 26 minutes to wait. Let's try and get myself pointed in the right direction. Yeah, I mean, the flags, the decals, they're always things that I'm surprised doesn't come with Kerbal, you know? They're always like, oh, you know, you can just put whatever you want in there and we've got it in the right place. And it's like, a couple of right places. But what if I want to have my entire ship covered in it? It's like Kerbal Paint. Why was that never a stock part of the game? Why do I only have a selection of like 3 different skins? And why did it take till 0.9 for that to even be a thing? Caffeine. Okay, let's keep that moving. Okay, we are going to lose a few stages on the way. If you look down on my burn indicator, there's a great big white line there, and that is the point where I need to do a stage, and I think this one is going to do the flight. Am I underfueled? We'll find out. This will be hilarious if we go like swinging past. I've got a feeling we've got enough for a flyby only. That would be very sad, actually. That would be very sad. But a wonderful excuse to try it again. Okay, so now that we're getting a little bit closer to the point of burn, I'm just going to look prograde. Doesn't Kerbin look amazing under us there? Look at that. Let's pull it off over that way. Look at that. I love these desert shots. Somewhere down there's a temple. I think it's in that little nook. All right, 17 seconds. Let's speed that up just a bit. 17 seconds doesn't sound like a long time to wait, but have you ever actually just sat there for 17 seconds and waited? It's a long time. 1, go! I should probably have earned a little bit earlier than that, but we're doing okay. Okay, here comes the stage. We're going to have to hammer through these pretty quickly. Oh, no, we're the wrong craft. What? No. Why? What? How has this happened? Stop it. We gotta stop it. Oh wait, is it that we're just looking at the wrong part? Yeah, okay. That was great. 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Man, that was crazy. That was crazy. SN8 is coming along. Can't wait for the show. You know what? I've not really been seeing what SN8 is up to. I did see what SN 7.1 did this morning. That was good fun. Okay, this needs to get up to about 46, 45, 46. Okay, cool. And now that one should be on my orbit, but it doesn't look like it is. If I give it a little wiggle, no. Okay, let's cancel this one and try again. We've always got to put in a second burn somewhere on the line. They're looking better. Okay, add maneuver. Let's bring it down to be in line and then try desperately try to not spend all my fuel meeting up with Minmus. So what I'm trying to do is match these white arrows up. So do something like this. No, that's not going to do it. Let's bring it back. Can we go later in the orbit? No. How about earlier? Ooh. No. There's some weird angles going on, but not quite what we're looking for. SN8 will fly up to 18 kilometers. Cool. Testing the belly flop capabilities. Really looking forward to that one. Oh, looking at the wrong orbit there. I was like, yeah. Look at the blue one, but the blue one's not the one I'm controlling. Something like that. We're going to be going through pretty fast, but 200. We've got 600 left. Yeah, we'll have to do it slow. Let's see what happens. We'll have to do it slow and see what happens. Okay, let's just point ourselves in the right direction now. The power of the SAS much stronger, much stronger than it was. Okay, down like so. Start burns in 3 days. Oh man, 3 days. Let's click over here and warp to next maneuver node and say bye Kerbin. All right, come on, Bob. You've got this. You've got this. Probably should have seen if we had space high over Kerbin sciences. It's a way that it's a bit of science we could have got. It's a bit of science we could have got. Another thing is I've noticed that in the technology tree we've got the science lab open. So we need to make sure that we make use of that at some point. Okay, cool. Making very good use of the windows being pointed away from the sun because, man, that's going to be hot if it's going into the sun, right? Gonna be hot. Good thing you don't have any life support mods. We used to. But I kept on forgetting to do stuff. Actually, I didn't want to do that. Look, we can, though. We can. Okay, let's send some basic science home. Let's go for the crew report. Oh, we've done that before. Okay, fair enough. How about the pressure mat? Okay, so it's only the non-resettable. It's the non-resettable stuff that we've done. We haven't done the reset. Oh man, he is a scientist though, right? He can get out and make all that good. Can I get out? I can get out. All right, cool. Let's go and get this science. You conduct material studies. Okay, great, beautiful. Now let's collect that data and restore the site. It's good job that this scientist can just, without any raw materials, go around and repair the experiment, right? Are you gonna calm thyself? Calm. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. We're gonna open this up as well and go have a look at the science. Observe that mystery goo. What's it doing? The mystery goo observed high in space. It feels right at home here. Okay, that's cool. Let's collect that data and let's restore it. Are we good? Looks like we're good. I'm glad that we can open and close things from the outside. I could see that being really awkward if we couldn't. There are plenty of things that you can't, and that does get a little much. But oh no, I've missed my burn. But it's all right. It's deep space. It doesn't really matter that much. If there's one thing about deep space, things are the windows are wide. The windows are wide. There we go. That's what I'm looking for there. Not so much when you're far away, but when you're there. All right. So I'm just gonna jump us straight forwards. I think. Didn't let me press the M button. Wow. Okay, where is it? Where's Minmus? I like to be able to try and spot it as we arrive, even though it's going to be... There it is. A tiny little ball. Okay, how many delts do we actually currently have right now? We've got 400. How many do you reckon it is to leave? Oh, I hate it when it does this. Let's click on Minmus over here and see if it's got any sort of entering area. Pretty sure windows in deep space meant to be quite small. Glass is heavy. And not just that, like the pressure on the outside. I mean, you wouldn't want that busting through there, would you? Okay, how are we going to get this? We're going to add a maneuver. We're going to start by doing that. No, we're not. Okay. We're going to clear that, and then we're going to do this. No. I mean, that's getting better. I mean, that does look better. Let's just pull this back up. The less we can spend on inclination, the better. Inclination is an expensive move. A very expensive move. Okay, we're going to go with that. We'll be in space high above Minmus. We should be able to align ourselves with the other orbit, dip down, do a rendezvous, and come away, right? That's the plan. Whether we're going to have the fuel to do it, I don't know. Let's just see if we got the fuel to capture first. 25. Oh yeah, we're going to be oh. Well, I mean that's possibly the worst way we can find the orbit. Thankfully, being up high in the orbit means that the turn is less. But has that just made it so I'm 180 out of phase with it? Is that what's going on here? Set this as target. Let's have a look at our... there, that one. 170, yeah. Okay, we needed to have gone the other way. I do this quite often. It's a little bit annoying, but let's clear this and start again. So we want to be there. I want to add maneuver node. We want to come down. Yeah, I think so. Come down and then capture. Oh, it's always awkward when you're a high number of degrees out because it gets a little weird. Oh, hey. It gets a little weird when you start trying to turn and also do the prograde retrograde. Let's just get that minus 62. That's nice. I need to be able to see that. 40, 32. Let's just get that down to nothing. 2, 1, 0. Okay, that's good for me. That's good for me. Once we got that, for 25 meters per second. Yeah, cool. Oh, no, it's not. The next one's 25. We'll have to see what that is when we're swinging through. We'll have to get that when we're swinging through. Okay, so in that case, let's just point over here, do this 25 meters per second burn, and see what we're left with. I'm going to have to redo that. That's going to be really annoying. Okay, go. Clear it. 126. Okay, that's actually better than I was expecting. That's a lot better than I was expecting. T. Okay, so we should be able to come in, swoop down, make some very, very minor changes, maybe even use this guy to come and meet us, and then see if we can't make our way back home. Because, of course, we've got a Kerbal on board. We've got a Kerbal on board. Need one of those stickers for your back window. Okay, that's actual Kerbin over there. Where is Minmus? Where is Minmus? It's very hard to find. There it is. It's right over there. I don't know if you guys can see it. The camera's a little weird. Okay, this is looking good. How much of a weird burn is this? Okay, thankfully, it's mostly just prograde. 126 meters per second. It's going to be a little weird. This is definitely going to be a weird burn. Let's just ask it to bring us in. Okay, we're focused on Minmus. I'll take that. I wonder why some people basically call for all space programs to close down because of the god of rockets, SpaceX, because there's some people who just hate SLS, Ariane 5, and don't care for anything but Starship. Yeah, it's a little weird. I mean, like, the whole reusability thing does call into question the other rockets, especially the SLS, which hasn't been made, is possibly one of the most wasteful systems that was ever made, you know. I mean, fair enough, it's reusing the space shuttle boosters, but that's not sustainability. That's just using up what you got lying around. Yeah, I don't like the SLS, but it's for its own set of reasons, not because SpaceX is doing stuff. Though, well, yeah, what SpaceX is doing is very impressive. The whole landing rockets thing, but as I was telling someone today, like, Blue Origin and Virgin Galactic are both doing very similar things. Maybe not so much Virgin Galactic, but Blue Origin very much doing similar things. Daddy Bezos wants us in space, and he wants to monetize that. So if he wants it, it's going to happen. And he wants to build O'Neill cylinders, which I can't fault him for. You know, everybody's all focused on, like, trying to go colonize Mars or something like that. And we all know that Mars is a finite space, right? There's half a planet there. Taking the Earth as a planet, right? There's half a planet there. Whereas space, like, we could rip Mars apart and make so many rotating space stations out of it. Like almost infinite more space. Obviously, that's hyperbole there, but yeah, it's a massive amount. Like, what are we doing with Mercury, right? Is anybody ever going to colonize Mercury? No, but it's mostly the iron core of a giant planet. Did you know Mercury's mostly just core? Like, it doesn't have much, like, mantle or you know, the rest of bits that we like to say that planets are made out of. Mercury is just core. It's not just core, it's mostly core. Which means it's mostly nickel and iron, which also means it's good solar panel material, right? There's silicon there in abundance. There's nickel iron. Yeah, it's gonna be great. We just rip it apart, make a Dyson sphere. Rip it apart and make a Dyson sphere. Oh. I don't think we could do this rendezvous in one go. Oh, I was really hoping as that came in there. I prefer having a really large space station than landing on a rusty ball. Exactly, mate. Exactly. Send the robots in. Like, gravity wells suck in a big way. And it's not just a clever pun. They really are bad, like terrible. I think about it. But being at rest on a planet is like just getting up into orbit from that is the hardest bit. You can get away from the planet or out of the solar system for less fuel than it costs to get into orbit. All right. I'm going to stop. We're going to actually add a maneuver over here. I was about to warp all the way down here, but actually we're going to add a maneuver on this side, and we're going to just play... No, wrong way. Going to pull this in and try desperately. It wants to be on the other side. There we go. Now we just got to pick which orbit we go for. Doesn't really matter. We'll go for that double one opening up. Let's go there. Come on, just clip it in there. We'll go in like that one. And then when we meet up, we go. Darn, right? Oh, I see what's being hidden there. Yeah, I'm going to allow that. Those darn gravities keeping air near our lungs. How dare they? How dare they? It's true. It's true. Okay, I think we're good. Just kind of want to pull this that way a bit. Of course, this has instantly messed me up. Like that, and we'll rendezvous next time. It's not going to be that exact anyway. It's not going to be that exact anyway. Yeah, I'm actually going to warp here first, and we'll see what's going on with it. Like, try and spot the little craft that's whipping around here. I doubt we're going to be able to. I doubt we're going to. Like, object enhancement would be great. Okay, I think we're gonna do all right. I hope so. 18 minutes away. 18 minutes. Let's come in closer still. Down to the descending load. What is our current descending? 2 degrees out. Maybe 3 degrees. What do you think about Airbus Zero? I don't. What am I out of the loop of here? Airbus Zero. I mean, I'm all about Airbus, the company. No. Okay, all right. Well, we're control locked because we've lost connection to the KSC, but you know that's a thing. That's not a problem. Let's try and just quickly push ourselves. Hey! Fighting the SAS here. Try and push ourselves into the right orbit. I did just a little bit miss where we were pointing at, but that's fine. 2, 1, 0. Okay, now it should mean that I can't get rid of it. It should mean that this is somewhat close, but I need to get rid of this to be able to do that. I mean, I'm talking here to there. Why isn't that then talking either to the MUN or push it? Like, what's going on with this comms network? It's not as good as it could be. Not as good as it could be. You know what? I'm gonna quickly put Airbus 0. New concept, hydrogen turbofans. I mean, I'm all about them. Any new advance in technology, I am all about. Okay, well, I suppose all we can do is warp to next maneuver. Let's warp up here first and see if we can. It's not going to let me. It's really not going to let me. As soon as we get connection, there we go. We're just going to pop out of that. Okay, that's not quite where I want to be. Let's turn around and give it just the smallest little push one way or the other. Not that way. Lol. Turn around, give it a push back. Yeah, I'll have to look that up and come back at you with an actual opinion. 3 kilometers is doing all right. 3 kilometers is doing. That's nearly visual range. Can we? You know what? I should have put some RCS on this. I'm going to come in and I'm going to turn my thrust limiter right down. Remind me that I've done that, because at some point I'll be after full engine power and it'll be like no. Okay, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. In fact, I'm gonna come in and change my engine back up right now. All right, cool. I think it's cool anyway. I'm gonna warp round. Whoop. We should somewhere be able to see our little green companion. There he is. There he is. And stop, and stop, and stop. Okay, 8 kilometers away. No, I don't want to be pointed that way. I want to be pointed this way. And on a target relativeness. Thrust limiter. Thank you very much, Mega Scrow. What a great counter I got. It's 0. It's not 0. It's 0E because of 0 emissions. I mean, like, it still says 0. You put an E on the end of something, it generally makes the same noise unless you got some 0, maybe 0. Sounds European. All right, let's get on in there. I like this shot for approaches. We're only moving 10 meters per second. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's going to take a little while for us to just roll on in there. At times 10, it will be a 0.1 per second. 70 seconds. I think we can handle that. I think we can handle that. Just checking out all the stars and the constellations. Has anybody ever gone to the trouble of mapping the star systems in the background? Like, what are these guys over here? What's this? There's a lot of very interesting stuff around. How close do I have to get? How close? It doesn't actually break it down for me in the contracts. Yeah, it's same noise. What? 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I actually meant without the vowel in the middle, but you know, let's do it. Let's roll with that. 6, 5, 4, 3. I don't know how close to push it. I don't know how close to push it. Let's come on up here. All right, I want to point that way. All right, here we go. Slow rendezvous. Yeah, looking good, looking good, looking good. So for those of you who don't know what I'm doing right here, as you get closer, you can kind of push your reticule away. The slow down one, anyway. You pull the go faster one up together. Up towards you, sorry. But this is working out really well. I don't know how close it wants to label as close, you know? How close is close? When it's like get within visual range. Technically, I'm already in visual range. You see that little pixel over there making its changingness? Surely that's good enough, right? Surely that's good. Oh man, this, along with dropping down on a parachute for the last 400 meters, it's quite a wait. It's quite a wait. Okay, so we've got 450 meters per second to try and get. 250 meters per second to try and get home with. 247 to be exact. Are we going to be able to do it? I hope so. I hope so. Is 100 meters close enough? I'm going to go with 100 meters being arbitrarily close enough. So we're now at 250 meters away. Let's get close. I mean, I kind of feel like I want to try and get even closer than 250, but I don't know. Not enough for coming home from Minmus. I don't know, mate. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. The European people get mad if you don't say the name right. It's all right. I'm English. I get to annoy at least the French with my bad pronunciation. I'm fairly sure just pretty much anyone, you know. Every country I've ever gone to, I've learned to badly mispronounce hello, do you speak English? So that's... And they all look at you weird when you say it. It's like, I haven't said that right, have I? All right, 50 meters, 40, 30, 20, 3, 2, 1. Is that good enough for you? Is that good enough for you? I think that will do it. I'm Polish. You get to annoy yourself with pronunciation. Good shout, mate. Good shout. Okay, we did it. We did it. That's cool. Look at this craft. I like it. I like it a lot. I see what I did here. I definitely see what I did here. Man, we could use this as like an Eve probe, right? We strap this to the top of a bigger rocket. You know, we strap this to the top of this, right? Then you put this on top of another rocket. I reckon like a 27-stage rocket is the winner. All right, cool. Can I put these away? Can I put these away? I didn't think I could. I kind of wanted to spin round and show Bob even, but I don't. There we go. All right, view. Where is it? There it is. Is that visual range enough? Can we see it? All right, let's try and get home. All right, we did a thing. We did a thing. A manned Eve probe, not a rocket, mind you. Yeah. It's tempting to try and land, but we're never going to make it. We're never going to make it. Okay, so to me, I feel like we want to go from Periaps. We'll add a maneuver. Cannot add because we're control locked. Okay, when we get out. Oh man, are we about to just pass through? Okay, that's it. We're done being one with this vessel. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Sure, by about halfway around the orbit, we'll be back inside each other or something. Saying that, we gotta make sure that we have a look. Right. Okay, so there's connection. Boom. Okay, we're still within 29 meters. That's a pretty good orbital match, if you ask me. Add this maneuver, and no, wrong way. We want to go faster, faster, faster because we want to leave Minmus. 28 meters per second. Okay, so for 30 meters per second we can leave, and then up here I'm not going to be able to tell. We're just going to keep going until we have to get out and push. I love that works in Kerbal. I love more that they've left it in Kerbal, that you can just infinitely get in and out, recharge your jetpack and push your rocket with the fuel that was inside it. Yeah, it's probably the best save mechanism in the game. It's like, help, I've done a bad. Okay, let's just walk around here. Wait. I think we're good. Always on the wrong side of Minmus, though. Always on the wrong side of Minmus. That's exactly what this thing was supposed to fix, but I don't know if there's a way of being in an orbit that constantly faces Kerbin. I believe there to be a way that constantly faces the sun or Kerbal, whichever one you wish to call it. Wait a minute. Why am I not looking over here? Because I'm looking towards my target, not my orbit. Oh no. Okay, now that should be better. Oh, that's gonna have cost me. That's gonna have cost me. Okay, we got out relatively cheap. Relatively cheap. Oh, wait. We didn't do our Minmus science. Didn't do the Minmus science. Conduct material survey. Yeah. All right. We want to crew report. Yeah. Get all this science. It's all about getting the science, guys. It's all about getting the science. Hey, did you see that? There they go. Bye. EVA report. Yes. Oh, I love it. Let's get down. Collect the data. Restore. All right, cool. At some point, we're going to have to take all of this to a science lab. We do have the science open, as I have expressed before. Observe. But we don't have one up in orbit somewhere. Which makes me feel like we should totally go and do it on the surface of the planet. Do we want like a Minmus-based science base? Like where has more biomes? That's the question I'm formulating here. Where has more biomes? Because obviously we want to drop a science base somewhere and then use a variety of small craft to go and collect said science. Bob, could you please just fly in the hole? Oh my gosh. There we go. That looked like that was long. Take the data. Okay, cool. We got it. Are we good? Close that. Don't smash into the solar panels. Don't smash into the solar panels. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Board. Okay, we're cool. We are cool. Can we clear this yet? We can't clear this yet. We are control locked, you know. Oh look, I totally could have met that again. Alright, well, anyway. So we're currently off in this orbit. No. We were going to go off in this orbit. Actually, we're off in this orbit. That's fine. I always want to leave Minmus with the minimal velocity, personally, because the more you leave at a weird, funny angle, the less you're just spending points to get home. I'm actually going to try and get out here. So you might notice that there is a light colour and a dark colour. That's where you leave Minmus. So I'm going to try and do that here. And then we should just be able to, like, slow down. It doesn't tell me how much. Oh no, I was reading the wrong one. So I've got 192 left, and we want this to be less than 192. Oh, it's 170. Oh, sorry, 117. That was 140. 100. Oh man, if we hit the moon right, I mean that's already saved us how much there? 600. I mean, that's not enough. Okay, all right. We're gonna have to do this long form, guys. If your orbit's not working, just wait. Right? That's how it works. If the orbit's not working, just wait. Okay, we're gonna do this maximum payoff for it here. Doing it Apple apps, coming down. Periapps the lowest we can get. Okay, let's see if we can't get a good moon encounter here. The closer we are to the front of the moon, the better it should be, as long as we can actually get to the moon, as opposed to over the top of it. Like that. That's too much, too much. I mean, there's totally going to be one that... I mean, that hits the moon. That's no good. Okay, let's do that again. Just slowly bring it into contact with the moon, and we'll see what happens. We'll fine tune it when we get there, right? Like this one here. That encounter right there. That's the one we're gonna fine tune. We can already save ourselves without even trying something like 1,000,000 meters. Ooh, that's probably the best we're gonna get as well. 2 million meters. Oh, come on. Yeah, 1 million. Oh, skimming the moon. I don't know whether we can do maneuvers this exact. Sure, I'm going to try. All right, that's crashing into Kerbin. That is crashing into. Okay, now we're in the atmosphere. Let's go with that instead. What's up next? I don't know. Where do you guys want to go next? We'll have a look inside the contract planner and figure out exactly what is going on. As it is, we've got 37 days until next maneuver. Go. 37 day. Where is it? There's been Kerbin down there. Oh, hey ZTech, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome to us finishing a Minmus contract. Crazy, right? Crazy. I'm also trying to do a bit of a trick shot where I swing by the moon and we end up sinking it into the atmosphere. We'll see how that actually goes, though. We'll see how that actually goes. If I could focus on the moon, that would be a lot better. Okay, here we go. We want to try and match this line as well as we can. Because if we go too close, then we crash into the planet itself. If we don't go close enough, we skim over the top and miss it. So we're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. I also need a drink. Okay. I feel a little scared about this. That's why I'm burning so slow. But let's just go for it. We'll go until we get somewhere where we can't go anymore. Okay, it's gonna match soon. We're gonna have to stop and bring it through. Swap to the other side, please. Okay, I'll take that. What's our predicted orbit? Death. Okay, our prediction is death. Okay, there. I'll take that. I'll take that. We can mess with it on the other side. Yeah, totally. As long as we're not smashing into the moon here, it's all good. Okay, cool. You've decided to spend a large sum of money in 3 months' time. What are you spending your large sum of money on? Vehicular access to stuff. Conduct this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take that. Perhaps I mean, you seem like an Xbox person. I know, you're an Xbox person. Log the temperature. Nah. Okay, alright, let's close this up. Close that up as well. Alright, this is going to be fine. Nothing's going to go wrong at all. Let's come down to periapps. My big question is, how much did my orbit change when we did that? All right, not much. Okay. Hi, Kerbin. How are you doing over there? Oh, it's so nice. It's such a beauty of a game. Oh, no, it really wants to pull me to a stop. It's like, hey, we got alarms set. I was like, no, you haven't really. Honestly, you haven't. Okay, where's the moon? It was there a second ago. Here we go. Is it going to come into eclipse? I don't know, but we are definitely going to hit down and past it. I mean, it is technically going to hit an eclipse. Is nighttime an eclipse of the Earth? Because you look down and the sun is the other side of it. Just like when you look up and the sun is on the other side of the moon. Or are we calling the eclipse Moon Night? Some ideas. Just some ideas. Anyway, where am I? Oh, look at all these green lines. I'm going to come down to here. No. Oh, actually, whilst I've got it there, that's not what I meant to do. But whilst we've got it, should we see what happens if I do a little... Why can't I scroll in or out? Let's get rid of that. There we go. I want you... We're going to go add maneuver. Yeah, let's get that. What's a good grazing through the atmosphere height? 40 kilometers? 40 kilometers sounds good to me. Are we gonna kill him if we go 40? How far do you have to go before an orbital night is called an eclipse? Exactly, mate. Yeah, no, I'm down. What distance is that? Oh, you're buying a Valve, dude. The Index VR kit. Like, wow. Super impressed. Super impressed. Okay, this should be fine. I see no reason for this to result in our horrible death. It totally could happen, but I see no reason why it should. Okay, here we go. Getting down close to... Oh, through the moon we go, and it swapped my camera around. Why would you do that? I was looking at the moon already. Ah! The problem is you need to buy it in Sweden. Swedes are nice people. I can't say I've ever had any problem with any Swedish person ever. Hey, Super Gary Gamer. No, I mean, I've had a couple of problems with Notch, but, you know, whatever. 40 seconds to go. Yeah, how you doing, Super Gary Gamer? I hope you are having a wonderful time. I'm having a pretty good time. The sun is setting. It's a grey sky, so it's not as cool as it could be. But there are a bunch of birds outside the window, and they seem not to care too much about me screaming into the microphone. So, I mean, that's always good, right? Let's just burn this away. Okay, you see that number there, 180. I mean, how far do we want to go into the atmosphere? I really think 40 kilometers is the winner. 4. There we go. All right, cool. It's good. It's dark in Poland. I mean, you are like an hour or two ahead of us, right? The problem is I never know whether we're on GMT or GMT +1. I mean, I haven't got a clue. Greetings, good Silicon Sir. I like that, Silicon Sir. Alright, I see no reason to do anything other than warp to descending node. No. As cool as that is, that's not quite what I wanted. I like that. do like these, but it's not... Let's just walk to the sphere of influence. Sphere of influence? We've lost control right now, so, I mean, I hope everything's going all right for him. What do you reckon is the deepest dive you can do with the setup that we've got? Let's let you guys see. So, gimbal lock, trying to spin around in multiple directions, only going in one. So this here is a heat shield, right, down the bottom. So I'm planning to pop this lot off before we go crashing into the atmosphere, and we'll have just this bit at the top here. What do you reckon we could just go through it just like all the way? No, I mean it won't work straight down. But if we're skimming across at like 10 kilometers, do you reckon it will be safe? Safe might be a relative term here. Okay, I'm just going to point myself backwards. Retrograde. 25. It's the law of equivalent exchange. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Okay, let's try this. We're going up or down at this point? What do you reckon? Are we going up? Or are we going down? We are looking confused. Oh, the moon's off. The moon's off without us. How do I point my camera? We'll go through all these things. Guess the price of the VR headset in Sweden. So you're looking at about 500 euros normally, right? Well, I mean, the Valve one's about 800 euros normally, right? So, all right, there we go. I think I named it. If you're looking at 800 normally, it's going to be about 500. Why didn't I get my little green... Oh, it is a green tape. It's okay. Oof, oof, oof. We did it. It's fine. It's all right. It's all right. This. Give me these. World's first. You have performed a rendezvous around Minmus. Nice, thanks. We've explored Minmus. Cool. Beautiful, synchronized free falling isn't nearly as daunting as it sounds. I know, it's nice and slow. Hey, welcome. Yes, KSP Week. Welcome to KSP Week. How are you doing? Today we are continuing on with a career mode that we had. You too can influence our decisions. €1,000. Wow, dude. Guess the price of the same product in your country. 1,500. just gonna. I seem to be focusing in on 500s. We're guessing the price of VR headsets everywhere, it looks like. Whoa. 2.5 grand in euros. Oh. I mean, where'd you find 2,500 Europeans to hand over to the Swedish? I mean, how long until the European Union gives a how long until the European Union or any sizable commercial bloc issues their own coinage or own currency that is like worth one person? Like, the euro is worth a European, right? And it's basically just the different divisions and stuff like that. Divisions, countries, counties, whatever you want to call them, municipal areas, trading the people amongst themselves. I think it's a good idea. Use Imperial as an input for metric software. Get 3 times the answer out, or a third of the answer. Almost everything is like by thirds. Okay, where are we going? Oh, we're coming back out the other side. Should we try and make it one only? I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's slow us down. I've only got 24 meters, so this is the Trajectories mod. I don't know if you guys are aware of it. It's a great mod. I love it. I love it very much. It tells you where you're going to end up. We should trust the computer, and hopefully it will put us down on top of. If we get this right, should we take that, or should we try and get even closer? We got some fuel. Overshot it. Do I wanna? Do you use CCAN? I do indeed use CCAN. Though I try to use CCAN, and oh no, look at this. I don't know what's going down here. Okay, we're gonna go forwards again. I tend to use CCAN and then I try and run it via Steam so I can get my Steam hours. Yeah, you heard me. That's important to me. Okay, let's try that. Let's try that. If I now swing around to retrograde, is it going to be like, yeah, no? Oh, it's even further out. Yeah, we'll try and judge it as we go through. Hopefully my engines won't blow up and we'll have some control on the other side. We can hope, right? We can hope. I mean, as it is, it's going to pull me further around. Let's just go and crash our way into this atmosphere. 400, 300, 200, 100 kilometers in the air. Don't use a launcher shortcut. Get the Steam hours and the option to import export. So I used to just use CCAN until I realised that my Kerbal count's about half of what it should be. Makes me very sad. Like, actually very sad. I've got bragging rights. I got bragging rights, but I don't have the thing to prove it. So pics or it didn't happen type thing, right? I can't put these guys away, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Thankfully, we got a Kerbal in there. We've got a Kerbal in there, so he's gonna be able to pop the parachutes as and when. Oh, it's scary, guys. It is scary. Of course, we're going to lose our solar panels almost instantly. Right, let's just have a quick look and see what Trajectories thinks. It thinks that maybe I could do with losing a little bit of fuel. Let's just bring it back. Okay, that's it. That we're just flying now. So if I kind of put myself looking normal, does that... It reckons I fly better than like that. Really? Oh. Should have been paying attention. There goes my solar panels. All right, that's fine. We knew they were going to lose. We knew they were going. Multiple installs recently. I can only use one on Steam. So yeah, I mean that is a thing. Okay, there goes our other solar panel. It's fine. It's good. It's wonderful. We're likely to face an overheat, but actually, I'm just going to let it burn. I'm just going to let it burn through. I'm fine with this. What I'm mostly worried about is running out of electric charge as we go through this. Did you read the book called Delta V? No, I kind of hope this is a setup for a joke. No, what he's saying is he has different setups for different mod setups. This is why I also am missing a lot of my time, because things like collaborative warfare stayed on version whatever it was, and like this current war series that if they ever get on with it, we are on 1.4 for some reason. Been nearly 2 months now. I think I'm just going to have to assume that it's gone. One thing that I was thinking about is maybe I'm just going to do my own war series where I just fight myself. You know, I think that might be the way. Who was it who did that? Something. I can't remember his name. He used to be big like 5 years. Well, not big. He wasn't small 5 years ago. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head, but he just fought himself, and I've got like skills that I can apply to it. I could have a Kerbal operating script with the DMP AI control and all that lot. It's good. It's a book about a near future, like 2030, where billionaires are racing to space. You can recognize the big names. I mean, it sounds like what's going on now, isn't it? Like, are we not having a race where all the billionaires are trying to get to space? I'm fairly sure we were told about this. Okay, we're doing good. We are going good. 42 kilometers. We're on our way back up. Oh no! Look how bad it is. Oh, I was really hoping that would be better. Let's point radial out. Let's see if that's actually going to blow us up. Look at those heat monitors. What are they called? Temperature gauges. Swing that back around. Don't want to blow this up. Don't want to blow this up. There's the one thing that... It's not the one thing. There's loads of things, but... Alright, we're coming back out the other side. We're coming back out the other side. Looks like we're not going to the KSP. Well, that's a shame. Trajectories lied to me. It lied to me. To be fair, it's very hard to get re-entries right if you're not just coming back in from orbit. Because did you see how fast we were going through there, guys? Did you see how far? I feel like we could have gone deeper. I feel like we could have gone much deeper without too many complaints. We could have got some more explosives. Okay, so now one of the things I want to do whilst we're traveling actually is to get inside here visually and click on this bad boy. I want to go hibernate in warp. Oh, it won't let me do it now, of course, to auto. All right, cool. And this should stop us eating through the power whilst we warp in. Because that's a problem when you've blown up your solar panels through re-entry heat. Running out of power. It's a real problem. Okay, up and around we go. Where are we going to end up on the surface? I do not know. Okay, I mean, it looks like we're getting wet. What do you guys think? Okay, definitely. It's interesting if you want to hear about some asteroid mining. I mean, I always want to hear about asteroid mining. Whatever happened, it wasn't the Planetary Society. It were the guys who were like, yeah, we're going to do it. And then all they did was put some satellites up. And even that bankrupted them. I can't remember. It was like 4 or 5 years ago, right? Same sort of time as the other guy was being big, as I was talking about. And they were like, yeah, we've gathered loads of money from billionaires and millionaires and other heirs, and we're gonna go to space and mine asteroids. I'm just gonna pop this bottom bit. There we go. I should probably also pop some parachutes, but we'll be fine for now. Do you reckon I can try and steer us into that water? That'd be great if I could. I don't know though. Seems like a death. Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. He's gone too far away from me. It's a little bit of a shame that they put a range limit on that. Like, surely this like burning ball of fire would be the thing I see from further away. Like, I don't want to see the metalwork of that. I want to watch the meteor come streaming through the atmosphere and rip itself apart and blow up over a small Russian city and cause all sorts of problems. I mean, this is what happens to stuff in space, is it not? I've been led to believe by my few short years that this is what happens in space. S'mores time. Yeah, Super Gary Gamer knows what's up. It'd be good if we could have the little s'mores arm comes out with a bunch of marshmallow and stuff on it. Like plasma toasted s'mores sounds great. That's decadence, right? That's why the billionaires are actually going to space, so that when they re-enter stuff, they can get their toasted marshmallows in the proper way with their Greenland ice sheet ice cubes and fire is technically plasma. Yeah. I mean, where would you want your ice sourced from? You know, the Arctic ice sheet is becoming a thing of the past, so I think I'd want some Arctic ice sheet ice. Obviously, like is it the Ross ice shelf, the one that broke off a little while ago? Everyone was like, oh no, that won't go, and then like a whole continent size just disappeared. But then everyone was kind of like, wow, we said, and then nobody got excited about it. It's amazing how many things like that just happen, and everyone's like, yeah. All right, we seem to be slowing down very, very slowly. Drag shoots wouldn't go amiss at this point, you know? Drag shoots would not go amiss. I could just about see my smiling face from under there. Easy trick to convert a CRT into a plasma TV. Only gasoline needed. I like that. What if XKCD did a cool article about sourcing water from there? Exactly. Yeah, European ice would be great. Did you see the new Microsoft Office program? No, but I have noticed that Microsoft are buying a lot of games companies at the moment. Did anyone else notice that? Like, what's going on? My big question is not, oh, look, they're buying a lot of games, but why are they doing it under the Microsoft brand, not the Xbox brand? You get me? You get me? I hope you do, because it kind of confuses me. I'm not sure why they're doing it. Okay, you see that pond over there? That's where I want to aim for, but I I wouldn't count on it. Let's open ye olde F12s and try and get us over there. So the blue line is the one that's going to be which way we're flying. Oh, it's hard to turn it that way though. No. If anything, we're going to land on that brown patch down there. Anybody else seeing the massive tessellation that's going on down there? Oh, that's really bad actually. That's really bad. I'm sure it's not normally that bad. It's a bit dark for you guys. It's called Skyrim. Oh, could you imagine, like, I mean, Clippy's not even a thing yet, but yeah, the grass color blinding, but it happens in 2 directions. It'd be too dark, right? Too dark, because RGB's only got so many colors to work through in the dark space. I too know that brown is not really a color in RGB. Okay. When are we gonna pop these? Oh wait. There we go. When are we gonna pop these? I think about now. Oh man, it's dark. It's light. Brown is not a color. Yeah, brown's just dark orange. If you've not seen it, literally just search up the words "brown is not a color" in YouTube. It'll be Technology Connections, you know, the Alex guy. He tells you all about it. It blows your mind. You're like, what, huh? In the same way that magenta is not really a color, right? Because magenta is just the opposite, like the absence of green. It's kind of like that, but not. Talking about companies, the NVIDIA ARMS deal is cool. Okay, yeah. Do you also know those things aren't really chargers, but it said fancy light switches? I did not have the time to watch it recently. I know what you're saying. But I've not had a chance yet. Allocating 75% of service to develop brown. That's the thing to remember, is brown exists in the real world. It's just in the crazy world of light, you know, where we project colors at ourselves by mixing lights together. That's where brown doesn't really exist. Or orange doesn't exist. I mean, take your pick. Which one? I mean, orange is the newer color, right? That we named after the fruit. So maybe orange doesn't exist. I don't know which way around you want to go with that. Did we name brown first? Is brown the first color? Normally we have like dark first, right? Dark is the... Yeah, the evolution of like color names and stuff is a bit weird. You don't think brown does? You think brown doesn't exist IRL either? I don't know, because brown, the colors out there are subtractive, right? The sun produces everything, loses some of its hydrogen lines and stuff on the way over to us, bounces off whatever it is we're looking at, and then that is missing those. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Brown is just hey, Shadow, you too are aware of the conspiracy of brown. That's good. I had a feeling almost anybody who turns up and watches this would know. Trajectory predictions stop. Too many iterations. I mean, like no cupcakes, eh? Look at the moon. This is where we've just... No, that's not where we've just gone. Where's Minmus? Can we see Minmus? I mean, we did do a flyby of the moon to get the free delts, and it turns out we needed it to. A weird thing to think about colours is none of it actually exists, just a way of interpreting different wavelengths. Yeah, exactly. Brown is a social construct made to sell wood. Oh, dude. I like that. New monitor screens with multiple light diodes with dedicated brown. Oh, dedicated brown sounds like... I don't know. Is that something? Is that a bad movie? Is that... Dedicated brown. Okay, let's recover the vessel. How much science do you reckon we're getting? We brought ourselves a whole load of Minmus science. We got some deep Kerbin science, like deep space Kerbin science. We got all sorts of stuff on the way. There should be a whole bunch of stuff. Life was a scam created by insurance companies to sell more insurance. RGBBA. Go brown. All right, we earned ourselves 200. We doubled our science, guys. We doubled our science. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. We made ourselves some more money. We were at 700 and we're at 800 now. Okay, so we made money. That's the very important part. I was a little bit worried that we'd spent too much money and we ended up costing ourselves money. But no, we're on our way up. And Bob even got a level. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. All right, looking at the missions here, what are we going to do, guys? What are we going to do? There is a whole bunch of stuff to be doing. We can get some science from the surface of the moon. That sounds like a bit of an issue there. Transfer any crew between vessels near Minmus. I mean, that sounds like it might be fun. That was something that we should have been able to do on the mission we just did, apart from we only sent one guy up. Position a satellite in polar orbit of Kerbin. I mean, we've got 40 minutes, so I don't know what we're actually going to be able to do. Space fly above Minimus. No. Where do these ferries where do these tourists want to go? Orbit around Minmus and landing on the moon. That's different places. Do we want to rescue a person? Orbit of Kerbin. Oh, let's go rescue someone. Is there something else we can do at the same time? Oh man, these ones are pretty serious. I really want to have a... Oh, I know how. I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong. I was about to say I really want to have a dock two things around and start making space stations and stuff, but we don't have the appropriate stuff, right? So here's the miniaturization. There is Clampatrons. We probably want to spend some of this, right? Second solution, creating a miniature sun to produce pure light and use it as a prism, as a monitor screen. That's a great idea, actually. Specialized construction. Oh, look at that. Better flags. Attachment point. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I reckon we get this one. Are you guys down with this? 160 of our 500 points. We get docking ports. We then start making space stations. And the reason that I would like to make a space station is to put a science station up above, which we put some sort of SSTO in it, ideally with some sort of refuel capability, but we'll put an SSTO. And then we have a scientist that flies up and down to the different biomes of Kerbin, because, you know, that's easy to do. Up and down to the different biomes of Kerbin, collecting the science for the science lab. Okay, that's what we're going to do. That's my plan. That's my plan. Do we want to get some heavy rocketry? I think we need some big rockets. I think there's the skipper. Great. The poodle. Yeah, we're gonna do that one. I mean, it's relatively cheap. Propulsion systems are also gonna get this. I'm just gonna get all this line down here. Let's just do that. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, cool. Really cool. I think it's really cool. There was nothing in particular that I now feel sad about missing out. Look at all the actuators, though. Maybe a little bit sad that we didn't grab these, but that's fine. Is that 2 claws? There's a small one there. There's a small one there. How long have we had a small one? Has that been part of the game for a while, or is this a mod? What? I didn't think I had any mods like that. All right, so now let's go and have a look at the mission. It's not really changed, has it? All right, well, that's the thing. Put scan for scan in adjusted orbit of Kerbin. Rescue. Let's go rescue this guy from orbit. I feel like we could do with more people. There's a small one from the 0.10 update. Okay, I must have missed that. Do we have anything that approaches a space plane? What do you guys think? I feel like no. We'll have to go see though. Open. What do I have? Rescue plane. I mean, rescue planes. If we get this, what is it missing? Tweak scale. Crew R&R. Recovery. Okay, can we load it anyway? It's only modules, right? No, it won't let me. Look, I'm clicking OK. It's not having it. Okay, that's a shame. That's a shame. We might have to delete some of these, like Kerbin Rescue. Oh, that's a real shame. That is a real shame. Landy McLand face. All right, well, looks like we're making something new. Okay, let's go for a cockpit. Hey, Valerie Lane, how are you doing? Prepare for broken. There's many brokens. Odds of you creating a successful plane that can go into space, very small. I agree. Is there the inline docking port? Do we have that? Did that come with everything else that we did, or are we going to have to build our own? Okay, we're going to have to kind of build our own. In that case, I don't want to use this one. I want to use this one. Let's get rid of that. Don't save. We don't have the shielded docking port, do we? Is that... We don't. I don't think this is going to make it, but we're going to try anyway. We're going to try. Is there somewhere we can go? Okay, Super Gary Gamer is off. Good to see you, man. Go test this is what I was saying. I think the closest thing to a space plane you have is engineer visiting another program. Lol. Yeah, maybe. We're gonna force our way through the air. What could go wrong there? Almost SSTO with jettisoned intake. Yeah, maybe. I'm just wondering what we've even got to be. Wait, the engines. Let's have a look at the engines. That's the most important thing here. I think given the engines that we've got, it's a no. Like, maybe we could like have a Panther on the back and then have 2 of these either side. But the chances of us actually being able to make something like this work, very slim. Let's give it a go, though. Let's give it a go. I'm not one to shy away from a challenge, as you guys know. So let's go for a rocket fuel tank here. Yeah. And then we'll have some Panther, Terrier, and Swivel confirmed space plane capable, even for you. Oh, man. Oh, don't tell me that. Okay. All right. Man, you put me on the spot now. Let's go with Mark 1's saying that it's possible for you, man. You can make a rocket-only SSTO. Yeah, it's not quite what I'm after. I want it to be able to glide back. This is not long. I want it to be able to glide back and then take off from the land. I don't know whether that's actually going to be a thing. Make a real rocket. I've already made a rocket. You kind of missed the rocket, I'm afraid. We're now building a part of our next modules. This has docking port in front. If you chicken out, we will never come back and watch your gameplay. All right, fair enough. I want to have the swivel. The swivels are the one that we were talking about earlier. Now, do you reckon we just want one? I reckon we just want one, and we have a couple of Panthers on the outside here. Like, this should be fine. We then need to have some aerodynamics. Tell me that I've got an intake. Oh, this is not the type of intake I was looking for. Kind of hoping for the inlet. There we go. Engine nacelles. They'll do. Do they come with intake? They do. Okay, give me that and that. Okay, nice. Do we have forward-facing circular intakes? It's not the ideal ones, I am aware, but it will do. Now let's put some minimal wings on this. If there's one thing I'm aware of, it's that you don't want to put too much wing on, but you definitely do want some wing. I mean, the relative area 1 sounds great. We'll do that. Okay, cool. Let's bring up some overlays, because, you know, they're very important. The big problem, of course, is when you run out of fuel at the back here, but we will deal with that. Was that a small delta wing? That is a small delta wing. It's a little front heavy. It's a little front... I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the different ones I've flown over time and how they've handled... Ooh. Should we just do that like that? Does that look good to you guys? I mean, it doesn't look great, but it might be workable. Something like that. Oh, yeah. That's definitely not going to flip out uncontrollably and cause me issues. Let's see if we can't bring this back a little bit. Perfectly online will do, I suppose. Still got a whole bunch of stuff to fit on here, but like, where does the science go? That's a thing. Seems fine to you. Brilliant. That's the endorsement I'm looking for. Okay, let's break this off here. Or break yourself. And then we go bit of science. Hey, how you doing? The whole point of this is it is a science delivery vessel, right? So without this lot. Yeah, we'll push the wings up forwards in a bit. Okay, cool. Now we want some power. Will it even? Totally remembered that we're like trying to save someone here, so we need to put a robot core. That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know why I keep struggling with the term robot core recently. It really is a struggle, though. Really is a struggle. Okay, we're going to put the goo on top, and I don't know what else we want to have here. Like, do we want this to be multi-biome capable? I've got a feeling that it's going to gonna not be able to make it. I haven't made a plane in this game for literally forever. You know what? I've got very similar. It'd be nice to be able to see. Add a fancy external chair to make the wild ride. I mean, maybe. Might be a little hot for him. Bit toasty. Okay, let's try this. Let's close it. Oh, there's not a chance. But we're going to give it a go anyway. Let's bring that to a bit more central. It's too far forwards. Too far. Even after we burn fuel, that's going to be too far. It's a bit better. Are you off, are you? Second question, what's going on with you and the new KSP War thing? Yeah, I was literally just talking about how I'm waiting for people. As I say, it's been maybe a couple of months. If you want to go and give Edgy Communist a prod, I am more than happy for you to do so. We have been doing so ourselves in the Discord chat. I mean, is that even controllable? I'm just going to slap some gear on it and let's see if we can even fly with it. Nose gear. We'll go for one of these small ones. Do you reckon we can get away with a small one on the back, or do you reckon... Yeah, of course we can. Okay, I reckon this is going to spin out uncontrollably on takeoff and cause us all sorts of problems. That's not where we want our landing gear. What is wrong with me? I know better than that. Something like there. It doesn't look space capable. Let's try it. Yeah. What's the Discord invite? It may... Oh no, I didn't put it in the thing. Let me just go and grab me a clicky link. Cancel. Use the copy button. Turns out I am good at the internets today. Okay, there we go. Discord link. Boom. Only valid for a day, but that's just the one it gave me straight up. Okay, I agree that it does not look space capable yet. I agree that we should just try it anyway. Space plane. Oh, even with the bad capitalization, I'm about it. Yeah, I don't think this is going to make it. Let's try it. This is a simulation. I will be reverting the flight, probably, if we're allowed. Name it Pavement Diver. Okay, we'll do that when we get back. Okay. Jebediah and his swanky haircut. I didn't really want to fire that one up. Let's shut down the engine. Okay, more importantly, I don't think this thing is takeoff capable. Okay, it did that. Prove me wrong. See if I care. Is that the SSTO you're signing up for? I think it might be. All right, let's try and level off a little bit. That there is definitely where all our aerodynamics is centered, right across the... Oh look, there's Minmus. Hey Minmus, how you doing over there? Okay, let's try and just push up. I don't know how far we want to try and push this. Is there an optimal pushing speed? Is there an optimal pushing angle? I don't know. The Panthers have their own specific flight profile, and I'm not sure specifically what it is. Do we want to try and punch our way up to like 10 kilometers and try building speed there? The fact that we're already building like near enough thing, those engines won't get you that very quick. Yeah, I know. I mean, do I have this? Yeah, edit action groups. Hi, how you doing? Oh, I don't have them yet. Custom one. Let's try this. No. Okay. Well, obviously it might not be time for space planes because we don't have the action groups. And without action groups, I can't turn these on and off quick enough. Though we're already most of our way up to the speed of sound. So let's pick up a bit more of a pitch and see if we can't get our way up. I don't know what's a good thing. Don't worry, we put a whole 5 minutes of design into this bad boy. Will commonly rolls in the background, nuts and bolts fly in the direction. It's really true. Let's just try and get up to some thinner air. Let's get up to thinner air. I don't know what the actual ideal breathing height is for the Panther. If I had even any other sort of device with me, I'd start looking on the internet and finding out, but I don't, so I can't. You can let the engines burn out when the atmosphere thins and then activate the rocket. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. The question is, what height are you saying the atmosphere thins? Or are you saying right now? Like, I could just let them go until the engines burn out and then activate the rocket. I think that would probably work. I think it's 15 on wet mode. I can't turn to wet mode yet. I can't turn to wet. I mean, I suppose we can. Look, we go toggle mode. Did I miss it? Up we go. Fuel is no problem for us. Fuel is no problem. I mean, it's going to be a big problem, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I reckon about this sort of rate of climb's probably pretty good. What does it give us? An upwards vertical speed of about 100 meters per second. That's cool. Hey, Game Live, how you doing? Welcome back. Welcome back. We're currently bursting our way forwards on wet mode with the Panthers, trying to get some decent speed up. I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but let's try and do it again. We're just having a see if any of my technology is ready for SSTO, but it turns out that actually even my lack of action groups is pretty rubbish. Turns out even my lack of action groups is pretty rubbish. Is this an expanded stream? If no, then we only have 20 minutes. Maybe this is the only thing we have left to do is try and get this guy up. I mean, we could also, I suppose, try and get a space station on, but we're just testing. We're just testing. Did the Minmus no, the Minmus mission went perfectly well. As it's very rare for me. You know what? I feel like we could have got away with just one tail. I feel like the two tails are pushing it pretty hard. I have no idea how much oxidizer we got. I didn't even think about that when I hit go. Yeah, look at that speed slowdown. Yeah. Okay, so do you reckon come up to about 20 because the wets are even still going? You reckon the docking port's going to burn on re-entry? Should we give that a test? I think we should go and give that a test. But yeah, I don't think we're going to make it to space. We're not going to make it to space. Let's revert to the space plane hangar. Let's save this. Let's go and put it across into my sandbox. I want to see how bad it does. What did we save this at? It's space plane ? Okay, let's cancel that and go to my sandbox. Is this an SSTO? Probably not. I mean, it's only a single stage, but I don't think it's getting to orbit. Maybe a single stage to suborbit. SSTSO. But we're gonna go hit my sandbox save. I also need to open up my Steam folder in the background here so I can see it, all my different what's the word I'm looking for? Saves. See my craft files and stuff like that. Okay, saves. We were in sleds. Oh man, there was a lot of stuff in here. Space plane. There we go. Let's get a copy of that. I know you guys can't see right now. Just to say, let's try Studio. Okay, resume. Down here somewhere should be something called Studio. 8 flights in progress. Almost don't believe it. Yeah, that's fine. Do whatever you need to do. You'll be flying around past, so just grab that. You know what? I kind of want to do that on Gilly. You know, have something orbital with a bunch of ladders hanging off, because like things are orbital at Gilly with like 10 meters per second. You know, so like you could have a Kerbal jump off the top of a mountain and get caught by something going around in orbit and not kill them, which is pretty crazy. Okay, open somewhere in space plane. There we go. Okay, we're just going to take this. We're going to launch it. No. The fact that it is bumpy is a good idea because it means you can get onto a mountain, right? And then you just jump up a little bit more. But yeah, I do hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying. Bada bing! All right, here we are. Alt F12. Come into cheats. There it is. Set orbit around Kerbin. I'm going to press 0 and then go set orbit twice, and it puts you at the minimum. Are we good? I think we're good. Okay, cool. Let's point ourselves retrograde. Let's put the landing gear away. I bet I didn't do that. I bet I was trying to take off without any with my landing gear hanging out. Okay, and we're just gonna look. No, I was reading that the wrong way. I was like, oh look, our periaps is already 30, but it's not. Okay, let's just ease ourselves down minimally with this engine back here. Activate this engine. I mean, we're only going to be coming from this sort of height anyway. I mean, maybe I want to turn around and put my Apple apps up to I don't know what's a good Apple apps height, 100 or so, but we'll come in at 45. 45 seems like a good cruising through and slowing down altitude. What's Trajectories telling me? Yeah, Trajectories agrees that is a great altitude. Maybe we even be able to get to the KSC, but the idea is to see whether the front docking port blows up or not. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Something like that. We'll come in at sort of this trajectory. Apart from it's not going to be that trajectory because we're going to go around. I would have loved to get the shielded docking port. That's the next thing we're going to aim for. I don't even know where it's hidden. You know, where is the shielded docking port on the thing? Oh no, we're going in at night. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll figure out a way. The way is going to be settings down to ambient boost somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. I've lost it. It used to be here. Here we go. All right, ambient boost. Well, I mean we're already at 30. Let's turn it up to 50. Bam. Yeah, vibrant. Okay, it's not gonna get scary until about 40, and then like, do I want to keep my nose up? Do I want to keep my nose down? Do I just point it retrograde, prograde? I don't think I want to point it prograde. We want to have a bit of input on our drag here, and I think this is probably the angle. Though I might push it down in a little bit. I might push it down a little bit. Delta V total, not a number. Oh, great, I love that. I love that. 60 kilometers, still doing all right. Let's bring our nose down before we start looking like we're just going to go for a flat spin. Reverse control surfaces and point retro. I mean, that's not a terrible idea. We'll try that if this fails horrifically, but I think we're going to be all right, honestly. I think we're going to be all right. Might be a fun idea. Yeah, okay, we'll try it again for the funs. We'll try it again for funs. I mean, whether we survive or die here, you know. Who knows which way it's going to be? I mean, we can make some guesses, but who knows? So, looking at our periaps height, our drag is winning out over the lift that we may or may not have. Oh, look at a little bit of lift there. Got a little bit of lift, but it's not really doing us the great. Though we are pushing the periaps further forward. Look at that. The time is increasing a lot. We've unfortunately gone. Nah, we're not coming back via the desert. The KSC. Ooh, we're at ×4. Don't press the roll buttons when you're at ×4. Things go very wrong very quickly. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down. Straighten ourselves up because you know that's important. And then go like that there. Whoa, easy there, mate. Easy there. Okay, we're already starting to get warm, and of course the science experiments are the ones that are getting warm. Of course. So we just want to be somewhere near the top of the prograde marker. I don't know why I keep wanting to say red. It's because the word retro. You know, retro is great. Can we go a little faster? I mean, we can. We're starting to build up some heat, though. KSP physics of 4 times speed is just the best. It is. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. The fact that I'm always blown away that these simulation games do have multiple speeds to run at. Like, the amount of stuff that they're doing, it's pretty crazy. They're like, yeah, just get us to do it twice as fast. Twice as fast, not good enough for you? How about 10 times? It's like, what? I mean, obviously not Kerbal. Kerbal only goes up to 4, but like, there are other games, many other games. Oxygen not included springs to mind immediately. Like, the amount of stuff that's doing. Do you know that's running a full fluid and gas simulation, like, all the time? All the time. I mean, I suppose a full one's a bit strong. Okay, well, so far we're not burning to death, but also we're not slowing down enough. We're still coming in at orbital velocity. Try and pull the nose up just enough to be giving us some drags. Doesn't really appear to be working for us. Looking at our surface speed, of course we're building more surface speed. I'm just gonna hope that the atmosphere slows us down. It's pretty much the only way we can do it. Yeah, we all thought that the docking port was gonna go. I wasn't certain, but it was cool. Imagine KSP without more than one. I mean, to be fair, I would very much, if LMP for just 5 minutes could keep hold of career mode stats, I would like to run a real-time career mode Kerbal Space program on a server somewhere. But literally, LMP won't hold on to your stats. It makes me so sad. I've put an issue in on GitHub, but I don't think anybody's actively watching it anymore, you know? Okay, the speed is still climbing, but also at the same time. So I feel like we could have put some sort of artificial angle of attack on our wings. If we'd put this in at, like, I don't know, 5 degrees or something, we'd be getting all the drag right now, right? Also a little bit of lift. Lift's always good to keep you up out of the thick bit of the atmosphere. I feel like this might work out for us. What's LMP littering in? Unity. Everything's C#, right? There's a little bit of Java. There's a little bit. Like, it shouldn't actually be beyond me. It's just, I don't know how Kerbal works. I don't know what, like, the public methods for Kerbal are. And then I don't know what it would be sending out. And then at the same time, I don't even know how LMP works. Like, what, it sends a bunch of messages around. I'm like, yeah, really? So does every object-oriented program. So, yeah, I don't... Yeah. Oh, mate, Shadow, if you actually achieve that, God, like, real-time career mode would happen instantly. I just keep getting malformed well, it's not even a malformed it's an information packet that the server doesn't know how to deal with. If you need any information, just let me know. I will do as many tests as possible, but wow. So I've got to say, the docking port, doing all right. I'm expecting us to die. Like, if that docking port blows, Jeb's dead. It's just, I mean, like, that would be true IRL as well, you know, like. I don't like the angle at which we are approaching the floor. Actually, no, looking across, we seem to be doing okay. Maybe a separate mod handling career data. If I knew how to, I would then do that. But yeah, like when I started learning to program object-oriented program, I learned it was a thing, but they weren't pushing it, right? Nobody was giving it. So it was all like function-based one after the other, all right? And now the whole, just all the paradigms are different. Everything is different. Okay, we're going to lose that docking port any second now. Though we are seriously losing speed as well. Boom! All right, docking port gone. That's a shame. So, we are not spaceplane capable. That's what I'm hearing here. That's a bit of a shame. That is a bit of a shame. Look, there's an airship, port. It's not an airport, it's a spaceport, but it's over there. Do you see the little glint of a couple of pixels? That means just tucked behind there is the temple. Yeah, I think we're going to go in backwards, Car. I think you're right. Oh, is Jeb going to die? I love that multiple explosion. What? Oh, there goes the landing gear. They're free. I mean, it flies remarkably well for not having anyone in control. I mean, we kind of have to watch this go out, right? Did you see the future? You do. You are a man of knowledge. Oh, look, it's cooling down. Just remember to switch control surfaces to negative authority. All right, we'll remember to do that. Am I on my way back out of the atmosphere? Is that it now? I mean, I've got... Oh, I do have control. Okay, where are we going to put this? That's why it's flying so well. It's still got a robot control in here. I mean, I don't know if it is flying so well, to be fair. Woohoo. Hey, Luna. Been some time. How are you doing? How is a husband and child? Wait, were you having another? I seem to remember you saying you were having another, but maybe I'm just making that up. It sounds like something I would say to make up. Let's go back to the launch. We're going to try this backwards. Oh, those last moment reloads. Oh, okay, so we're going to once again put him into orbit. Awesome. Retract the... Wait, I'm going to just hit the button. T, retrograde. New surface... Well, once we're in the orbit, we need to... Is it this one? Invert? Yeah, it's got to be the invert, right? And then you as well. Invert. Okay. What view method are we in? There we go. That's better. Okay, I'm gonna put our periaps on the surface this time. I think we can do well with that. Put the slider into negative. Oh man, which one? Deploy angle? No. Authority limiter. I think it might have been the other one. I don't know. We'll find out. -20 seems a long way down the slide. Okay, this one should just be at 0, right? Why is it 25 degrees? Alright, glad to hear that, Luna. Really glad to hear that. Okay, that's all negatives. Okay, let's see what happens here. The high authority limiter is the correct one. Classic. Let's just swap those around and point that out. Another thing I really wanted to try next time we make it into a proper sandbox is to see if we can make something for Gilly that's going to like properly pin itself to the floor and then can like trebuchet Kerbals out. Tail fins too. I think I did them, mate. I think I did them. Yeah. Thanks though. Thanks. I mean, I'm just going to tell it to look at retrograde. So same way we rode the other one down. Same way we rode the other one down. Though maybe we want to once again be a bit more like that. In fact, to start with, I kind of want to be there. Surface, not orbit. Good shout. Good shout. Okay, here we go. Final re-entry of the evening. Will Jeb make it? Will there be a fiery mess at the end? Will the robot land it all on its own? When will the fire start telling me I need to be pointed retrograde? Now. You reckon it'll flip me? Ooh, maybe. Slow this down. Okay. It's because I've got more authority than just the flaps. I've got the SASs. I got the SASs. Actually, this seems to be working out incredibly well. Incredible. We're already down at 30 kilometers. I reckon by the time we're down at 20, it's going to be good. I feel like I want to push my nose down a bit and maybe hit that there and see if we can't pull this up. No, it's going down because I'm a little bit worried about smashing into the floor. As always, smashing into the floor, big problems. Big trubs, big trubs. Let's move this back here. Okay, we're starting to get a little bit of engine fire. Engine fire's okay, though. Engine fire's fine. Did you know that engines generally contain fire anyway? It's crazy facts. I know. So I was watching footage of New Glenn doing its landings, right? But obviously, you know, any of the self-landing rockets, it's a bit weird, like the suicide burns, right? When you're coming in, isn't it a bit weird that you're like screaming at stuff and at any moment things could go wrong and then you just plow into the water, right? And I was like, man, we wouldn't do that with any other type of. And then I stopped, and I was like, wait a moment. In cars, we drive into small box garages, and at any moment we could crash into the wall, but we don't. We push the brakes on, and we think brakes are almost fail-safe, if you will. We feel, no, fail-safe means something different. But like we don't think brakes are really going to fail that often, and we've got lots of other stuffs in place if it does. How long until the hover slam / suicide burn rocket entry is considered the same? There goes the engine. I just wanted to see whether it could do it dumb. Oh, is Jeb going to make it? Oh, is Jeb going to make it? I think Jeb might make it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna land this, guys. We're gonna land this. How much power do we have? Okay, let's not do that for now. When it counts, we'll try. When it counts, we'll try. Yeah, it's the taking off again afterwards that we want. All right, landing gear down. It's important. It's important. Landing gear down. Okay, I reckon somewhere about the last 10 kilometers. You're alive. This is good. Yeah, this is good. I don't, however, have a parachute, so we're going to have to try and skim this bad boy up. I don't think we got the power for it, though. Ooh. Like that. Come on. Put it up. Bail and use the personal chute. Yes. We will. Poor Jeb's dying from laughter. He's fine. Jeb will be fine. I'm fairly sure we could just get out and jump. Mark 1 parts have any body lift, but look, we're still achieving it. Let's put the landing gear away. It's kind of not helping all that much. Look at that surface speed picking up. Look at this. Vertical speed up there. We're slowing our vertical speed down, guys. Less than 100 meters per second. I am impressed. I am impressed. Oh, things are hitting the water. Okay, here we go. EVA, go. Let go, Jeb. Let go. Deploy the chute. All right, cool. Woo! Look at that. 500 meters left. Okay, coming in. All right, where's my cut chutes button? We're coming in pretty hard, actually. Pull up hard last second. Oh, no, that was too... Not enough. 4, 3, 2, 1. Is he dead? Splash. 7 meters. Oh, there's a challenge for the future. How far can you drop a Kerbal underwater without killing him? But with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock my time. That's British time. You're gonna have to look it up on the internet. Sorry. Where we're gonna be doing some more Kerbal. Sounds like we're putting a space station up for science. But I'll see you then where we're gonna do that. Bye. Shootless re-entry is definitely possible, and you know it. Bye.